Welcome back to the Plus Size Sweetie Pies channel.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Chicky. And today we have an inside the dressing room at Ricky's. We love
Ricky's. And coincidentally, I'm wearing Ricky's clothes. I love Ricky's.
Very nice, very nice. Let's see. So the kimono I'm wearing, this is Chicky, is from Torrid. The top underneath is a basic additional basic. The tights, or should I say the leggings, are from Maurice's, and the shoes are from Naturalizer.
I think my leggings are Torrid. But my tops, both the tank top I'm wearing and the sweater, are from Ricky's.
Excellent. So, yeah. This is our first selection.
Oh, I love this. I bought this. It was so pretty.
It is a really cute one. It's a cool gray. And as you saw on Bella, there's a bow in the back, which is just adorable.
It's a velvet bow.
Yeah.
It's cute. It does come in other colors. There was a purple.
Mm-hmm.
So if you prefer that.
Mm-hmm. So,
I love purple, but I have so much purple, so I'm glad I have this in the gray.
Yeah, no, the gray was quite a pretty... It was just a nice ice gray, you know?
Yeah, very cool toned.
Yes. The only thing I didn't like is how it flattened, showed my stomach lumps. But I'm just sensitive to that. So this is our second selection. What did you
also
think of
not
this?
a bad sweater.
Yeah, I liked the keyhole detail in the back.
Mm-hmm. Rounded hem is always nice.
Yeah. I just, again, with the lumps and the bumps, I did like the length of it, though. It was more like a tunic length.
Yeah. It was a little shorter on me, though.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I have more boob and belly.
This one also came in a lot of different shades as well. I believe there was 2 or 3 shades of them.
Yeah. I believe.
Yes. Otherwise, it was super soft, too. I keep on rubbing my belly because it's really, really nice.
Yeah.
So this is our third selection. This sweater was adorable.
I also bought this. It's super cute.
So it doesn't show up here, but it is more of a hunter forest green. It's coming out a little bit more blue in this image, but it's definitely more of a forest green.
I love the collar with the little button, so you can button it up and make it more of a turtleneck, or unbutton it and make it a little bit more slouchy. I love the color. I love the side with the buckle detail.
Yeah, the buckle detail especially.
Super cute.
I have mine totally buttoned up. Bella has hers slightly undone, so you can see the difference there. This was the same size on both of us. I like mine more slouchy, and these bat sleeves are totally adorable.
Yeah. Just throw on a long sleeve shirt underneath and you're good to go.
So this was adorable.
I wanted to like this so much because it reminds me so much of what we see at Torrid, but the bust gaped just a little bit, and I was like, nah, I can't.
Well, it actually was going on me too, and I obviously don't have the chest that Bella does, so if it's gaping on me, then yeah, sadly it's a bit tight. So it's for it, mind you, that means it's good for smaller chested people. So that's good.
Yeah, but if you like to have a shirt underneath and leave it a little bit more open, that's another possibility.
Yes it is. But it's got that tunic style too, with the high waist, and it kind of flares out too with what would you call that? Not a peplum bottom, but
an empire waist.
Yeah. Ooh, and now we're into the cardigans. This one was so soft.
The pattern on this, it was like a diamond, almost like a fish scale.
It reminded me of a honeycomb pattern, but with diamonds.
Yeah. Lovely color blocking.
I really liked the blend. The blend of colors is pretty cool, because when you see it from far away, you might think it's a darker gray, but really it's just a pattern.
Yeah.
Which is and it's got a touch of purple in there. As we know, we all love purple.
Love it.
I really do. And I love the hint of violet in it too. There's a strip of violet in there. Should I say lavender? Nope, this one was lovely. It was super soft, super comfy. Just a nice slouchy cardigan.
Can't go wrong with a good cardigan.
Speaking of good fitted things, this blazer was frickin' adorable.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. I I find I have a problem with blazers because they make me too boxy, and it's really hard to find a blazer that kind of cuts in and then cuts out to make an hourglass shape on me. This one gave me an hourglass shape. I loved it for that. And it's because it has such a high arch in the back of the actual jacket.
Cropped?
Yeah, so you'll see it here where it is quite cropped, but I really like it, so it would work really well with dresses as well and stuff like that. Just a nice blazer overall. And it was a soft material as well. More of the, what would you call that?
I think it was like a tweed.
Yeah, like a tweed, exactly.
Yeah.
So this one, it's a purple bomber, and I love it.
Yeah, it did not fit around me. I would not be able to zip it up, which is why I have left it open.
Yeah.
And
they didn't have an XL, so I couldn't try it on, so I tried the XXL that Bella's trying on. What is really cool is that all of these bombers seem to be getting really smart about like this inner lining on the arm so that it's a little bit more stretchy for anyone who wants to wear it, so it's not tight on your arm, right, Bella?
yeah.
Yeah. I think Bella's shirt is throwing off the color because it is more of a cool,
Yeah, probably.
purple as well.
Purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another outerwear coat, which this adorable little pattern on it. What I know it has a pattern.
It's like a houndstooth, I believe.
I will
it was
take.
houndstooth.
I will take your word on it because I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But anyway,
this
this
is very like slick material.
Yes.
Great for right now where it rains.
yes, certainly,
Spring
definitely.
when it rains. Basically, anytime it rains.
It's like I'm ready for the warm weather now, is what I'm hearing from you, Bella.
Yeah, and it's like it's so far.
I know. Don't worry.
So far.
It's so dark in here in Canada at the moment.
Daylight savings.
Yes, that is true. But anyway, this particular one is lovely. The only thing I wish is that the inner lining was actually sewn down. That was the only issue. And here's another wonderful layering piece and just a nice outer coat. This is a true tweed with
Yeah, it was beautiful. So
yeah.
soft and so warm.
Yeah.
Perfect for winter.
It does great on both of our body shapes. It's got the double breast and the double buttons, which is lovely. It only buttons up on one side. You don't need to button it up on both sides. And it looks good both open and closed. It doesn't lose its shape, which is always nice in a coat.
It was very nice.
Yeah. I enjoyed this one. So now I think we've got 2 or 3 dresses to show you. This is the first one. It has a beautiful embroidery
On the mesh.
detail on a mesh top part, and then just a simple empire waist.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the pleating around the waist on this box pleats, I think they're called.
Yeah.
They're the wider. They don't always flatter.
The arm was a little loose for me as well. I agree with... I like the pleating because it does more for me than Bella, but the arms were loose on both of these for us, which was another kind of weird quirk of this particular dress. On the hanger, it was gorgeous, but not quite on us. Okay, so I really wanted to like this dress. I really wanted to like this dress.
Definitely like a fancy New Year's kind of look.
Yeah, it was super shimmery. It was really nice and soft material for the type of like finish that it had on it. And it had these awesome cutout details in the back, but it fit very strangely. Like the arms were too loose, but the bodice was really tight. I don't know. What do you think, Bella?
It was definitely weird.
Yeah. And then it's showing all my stomach, which, as we know, is not my favorite thing in the world. I almost wish the arm went out more, like around my armpit. I don't know. Anyway, so this is our last dress. Again, wanted to like it. Adored the concept of those sleeves because it was super interesting and it's not something I really see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it reminds me a lot of what Laura carries.
Yes.
So.
Yes, very much so. It's well constructed.
Yeah.
And, it's the sleeves that caught my eye when it was on the rack. But, when I try it on, I'm just...
I know.
It was a nice color, at least. right?
It was, yeah.
So, yeah, kind of a disappointment that way. But otherwise, we got a bunch of really cool outerwear.
Yeah.
So that's it for the Inside the Dressing Room at Ricky's. Thank you very much for joining us. As we mentioned, we saw a lot of awesome pieces for outerwear. Not so much with the dresses, but, we can't all have wins for every single piece that we try on. Any other comments from you, Bella?
No, I love Ricky's, so...
We will keep on going anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye!